Hey y'all, Zach McDonald, your real estate agent, and I recently broke down the home selling process, and I did it in a very long video and decided that I also wanted to put this content out in a little bit shorter segment. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into the first step in the home selling process, and that is hiring an agent. The first step to selling your house is to hire a real estate agent. Now, before we talk about what that process looks like, I will say that some people elect to sell their house on their own for sale by owner. And there are more options for that now that the internet's around and it is easier to get your marketing and your listing out in front of people if you're selling your house by yourself. But I will say most people elect to hire a professional. And in this process, they will ask questions like, how do you find a real estate agent? Is there a proper way to do it? And I'll say there isn't one right way to find your real estate agent. There are ways that people find their real estate agent, but there's not one clear path. Some people will work with a friend or family member, and that can be a really, really good way to go if your friend or family member is an experienced real estate agent and really good at what they do. There are also problems with that if your friend or family member isn't a very good real estate agent. Maybe they don't do very many transactions. Maybe it's a hobby or a side hustle. Maybe they don't have the experience to really make it a good process for you. And that could potentially cause some serious friction in a relationship. So I would encourage you, maybe go online, do a little bit of research, read some reviews, and just see what their business looks like. I think that would help you as you decide if you should work with that friend or family member. Others will choose to work with a real estate agent that they bought their house with. The majority of people say they would work with their real estate agent again, but most end up working with somebody different for various reasons. Maybe the agent didn't stay in touch. Maybe the experience wasn't really that great. There are lots and lots of different real estate agents, but it's different when you're working with somebody to sell your home versus buy your home. So some people, if they had a great experience, will use the same agent that they bought with. Others will decide to work with somebody else. Maybe they have a relationship with a new real estate agent, or maybe they just didn't have a great experience and want a different experience. Still others will talk to a friend or family member and maybe get a referral to another real estate agent that they had a great experience with. And that might be a really good way to go. If somebody else had a great experience and you trust that person and like that person, it makes sense that that might map over to your situation. So a referral is also a great way to select a real estate agent. And last but not least, and I want to just reiterate that it's not least by any means, a lot of people find their real estate agent on the internet these days. There are lots of review sites like Zillow, or you can go on to Google and type in, real estate agent near me or real estate agent in Seattle, and real estate agents will pop up. Their reviews will pop up. So if you're maybe newer to the area, or you don't have as many relationships, or maybe you just don't want to go through a friend or a family member or get a referral, maybe the internet's a really great place for you to find your real estate agent. I meet clients on the internet a lot. I also get referrals and work with friends and family members, but other people find me on YouTube, or they find me on Facebook, or they even find me just by Googling Seattle real estate agents. So there are lots of different ways to find a real estate agent, and there isn't one right way, but here are a few options that you can use.